My dear cousin, I am beginning to worry. Odysseus should have been home by now, and he is not the only one of our noble Greeks missing. King Menelaus and the beautiful Helen have not returned to Sparta either, and their home city has collapsed in their absence. At least I've had some word of Odysseus's whereabouts, though it is not encouraging. He was last seen attacking the city of Ismarus, led by Leucos. Ismarus still stands, though, and I tremble at the thought that somehow brave Odysseus was killed in this battle. I beseech you, send some forces to Ismarus to question Leucos about my dear husband, and then make sure that the foul Trojan can never pose a threat to our fair city. Agamemnon, our fine general, is still in residence at Tenedos. Perhaps he may be able to assist us. In the meantime, we should hold on to the hope that Odysseus is still alive, and do what we can to smooth his journey home. Please see to it that Hermes' refuge is built. Perhaps the fleet-footed god will take pity on my husband and speed his progress. I cannot thank you enough for your help in this time of my greatest need. Yours, Penelope.
We now return to Let's Play Zeus. Alright, so I said I was going to do some stuff off screen. All I did was just buy a bunch of bronze, anticipating this coming scenario. I was thinking, I'd start converting armor, and I'd start doing like the... Whatever, no. We'll just wait. We'll go ahead and conquer Ismarus, and I could, I guess, start buying the marble now. That's a thing. About to have a lot of people coming in. Let's see. I think I'll also put the elite housing over here. I can start turning some of this into sculpture and then the rest into armor. And let's see, at marble's 84 and wine is 160. So we don't have to go too much further here. Build that up to the next level, and then, I mean, if we even need to do that, and then let's see, what else do we need to do? Fish. We need lots of fish. We might even have that. We do not, so I'll have to expand upon that. Alright, so yeah, let's, well, first of all, let's wait until all the people move in. That's a good start. Alright. Now, I know for a fact that eventually... Well, actually, no, there is no Theseus. There's Odysseus, and then there's Perseus. So we don't have to worry about putting this into a wall or anything, but if we do, we can always squeeze it there. Hermes. We need Hermes, Athena, and Zeus, eventually. Athena will fit right next to the housing block I'm planning. Zeus probably is best suited out there. So, we could just get little old Hermes to go right here. Let's see. So I was thinking of saving this for triremes. We only need triremes at the last scenario, and we'll kill the Kraken first, which means we'll put them along here, which means I can actually pull this back. I've actually got one spot here for them, if I save that. So, really, I only need to, like, do something like this to snag it around. That will line up there, and then that will up there. Could I even maybe just get Hermes, like, right in here? Absolutely could. And there's not really a reason not to, other than maybe, like, if I wanted to make a loop. Actually, yeah, we could do an industrial loop right here. That's fine. So yeah, we will not be getting... Alright, we'll just put him right there. So, I guess, if I'm going to do that, 1, 2, 3, 4... I could put an industrial loop right there, and then put... let's see. I'm gonna have it. We can't have you coming down this way. Right. Back that up. Now, you can try this trick here, where if I put another guy here, he might... that's a little bit long, actually. actually. I don't think that's going to work. So, just trying to figure out a quick spot to put down some friggin'... Right, you know what? And then if we continue on, or whatever, actually, because then I could get another fish. That's not actually where that goes. It's going to go more like there. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. So that takes out what was going to be a good spot. But we will grab you for right here. Grab... I'm putting here marble. That's not what we actually need to be focused on. I need to get my building materials first. Let's not be doing that. I need to be getting my building materials first. Okay, so I'll set this up. Alright, so this will fit 8 houses, and then Athena will go right next door to it. Have to finagle it just a bit. And now I'm saying I have to finagle it even more because I've got this built wrong. I was going to have one long... Okay, well, whatever. We'll direct it this direction. So, we've got... Gotta get those in. And then we will head off in that direction. So we're going to need a... yeah, okay. This will also be a get. Not the wheat, though, not the wheat. We're gonna have to import wheat, and I should probably actually start doing that. So I can have horses eventually. I don't know that we can make horses right now. I cannot. Okay. Alrighty. Well, so, yeah, that little loop here, then, is going to have to get started, because... I am going to need armor, and let's see. So we're gonna need a couple of these out here. One will fit right there in front of Athena. It's a little bit far though. Put one there, and you know they don't actually need all that much. To be honest with you, they need fleece, oil, wine, and armor, but they really don't need all that much of each. They could just go 8. Then we really only need the 1. And we're going to need this, when we do get horses, we're going to need to leave a space out here anyhow. So we'll just leave it like that then. Okay. So we got a lot of people coming in. Let's allow them to continue coming in. And then let's come over here and get this thing going. Oops. Get rid of that. Alright. May as well just tuck this in here. Because there's no other advantage. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll grab an armory. Oh boy. Well, I guess we can like lower that or the sculpture. I've kind of forgot that they compete. But with that much we'll be fine. Employees needed. Yeah, we're getting on it. Oh, right, yep. Got what I had said I was going to do. We cannot put fish there. Of course not. It's time to stop selling that. And this is going to be a temporary thing. of fish only. Let's also go ahead and get some more started down here. We got one more there. I mean, I could do an extra. We don't really need to do that. And these ones over here. That's fine. Actually, we could also do one there since we're already passing by. Workers. Okay, you know what? Don't get fish. Let's move that fish elsewhere. You can subsist on a diet of... Right, actually, yeah, I need to make sure you're going all the way because that's where the stadium's going to be. Now you cannot keep going that direction. I don't know if that's enough. This is a problem. I do not know if that's going to be far enough to count for this one. I may have to figure out how I'm going to shorten this, or put this at the end cap. That's probably the way to do it. Put it at the end, because then we could fit a 3x in there. We could fit a 3x in there. All right. There's 1, 2, 3. Shit, we're still having a problem here. Unless I maybe made the guy go walking this way up into here. Or just have... Oh, no. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Come on. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Precisely what I need. And then that guy makes it there. Just continue on with that. Alright. What the hell am I doing? Setting aside the fish. Let's fill that up before we do that. We need 32 jugs. 32 jugs. Which means we need to stop selling that. And put that back in for now. And I guess we'll just have that. We're not accepting it here yet, but we should. Start giving them a place to put it. We should still be fine on the wine. Employees needed. How is that fucking possible? Oh, you know what? Well, we can add people here too. Go all the way. There's a 3, there's the 5, there's a 3, there's another 3. Yep. Enough room for everybody here. Eventually cut this out.
I'm Hermes. Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
Okay. Need one more sculpture on there. Turn him over to an armor maker. Let's go ahead and continue buying bronze, because we're offsetting that with the wine. Speaking of... okay, we are getting... Did put a tax office down. That's good. Let's see. Looks like we could do with another... Well, looks like we could do with more of the presses. We'll wait until we get some more people here. Alright. Let's turn off. I'll just turn this off instead of deleting it. And then let's get another armor guy in here. Because that needs to go. Alright, let's go ahead and start filling this up as well. We'll do food, the place, the oil, and the arms. And that's sort of what we need the next batch for, is putting in all the bits. We need that population in here, which means maybe, well, let's not put a crisis on our food situation just yet. Cannot be affording that. In fact, like these set-aside missions would probably be best to wait until the end. Okay, we need to speed this up. Alright, let's get one of you. And it's got to come from up here. $192 people are coming in, but where are they? Oh, what the fuck happened here? Oh! One of our gym guys walked away. One of our gym guys walked off to go be an athlete, be a competitor. Oops.
I'm Hermes.
Oops.
Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
That was a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of guys. What is not a lot, though, is how this is not translating over. That's kind of pissing me off. So, fine. I guess we'll do that now. I had 100 people in, and it only came to a tiny amount. It's very upsetting. Can we maybe think about putting some of that wine in there? Okay, we do have extra. Let's go ahead and just make another winery, since we know we'll need it. And then when we have one coming this way... Should I just go ahead and put that guy in? Take care of that? Oh, we know we need an olive press. I guess if I need another one. We'll probably need more wines anyway, just because. Just because. Namian Games. Have you gone off to get stuff for me yet?
The only room for these goods in the city is right here in my cart.
Okay, we can't be having you doing that. Because now you're not taking the bronze. Not that we exactly need that, but not really helping. Okay, let's get a tax office up here. Guess it doesn't matter. They'll go off either way. Yeah, let's start him off that direction, maybe. Maybe if I'm lucky, he'll pop out here and then go that way, instead of popping out here and then going that way. Just realized this isn't going to work for me the way I wanted, because I was going to keep a little 2x there for the freaking podium. Well, shit. I guess if I push it back one, Nemean Games conclude. If I pushed it back... Oh, but then that's not going to connect. Ah! Alright. plenty of employees. What am I going to do with them all? Just put them toward the fishery, I suppose. Okay. Fine. We can start putting some of these down now. Shit. Well, I could put the tax office down here instead and hope it goes in that direction. Pretty much gonna have to do that. Gotta finish the rest of these off. So podium and drama school. And now down here is where we'll put the theater and the college. And that out. Send you that way, and just hope you don't go wasting time down here. I guess I could cut that off. Well, because this guy's going down there now. That's not super helpful to me. I blocked you in, of course I did.
I bet Mount Olympus isn't as nice as this
Taxes
city.
shall now be collected. And everything looks good. Plenty of that cheese. We're not doing it. We're not doing it with the fish. I guess I'm gonna have to stockpile those damn fish. Let them eat cheese. It's gonna be a while. Smaris only has one shield. So that'll be fine. I guess, now that we got all the people, we can start collecting some of that marble. Buy this 8 at a time. Slowly build it up. Who gives it to me anyway? Tenedos? No. Pilos. Pilos is sympathetic. Let's see, export olive oil. Right, we're not doing that because we're trying to build that shit up. We still seem to have... Right.
I'm Hermes. Worship me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
Still seem to have that in excess, so we can deal with that. Appear to Seme. All they sell is that, right? But once we get Ismaris, Ismaris can go right here. How's our food? Plenty. Plenty full. And this is a good opportunity to be building up the money situation anyway. Our coffers, our treasury. In fact, we can just kind of... I'm pretty sure the appeal will be fine. But just in case. Maybe do that. I come in and whatever. They don't seem to need it. So we could just give them wine. Oh, okay, well those guys need it. Actually, why don't we just pop that out? It is cleared land. What are you talking about? There. And now they should all be fine. They're getting everything. So yeah, if I gave them wine... That's only 2 companies. I would feel... I mean, it is really only 1 shield, but I would actually feel better. I would actually feel better. Wine. If we gave them that. And I did not really leave myself room for a horse. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe we'll put it over here. I don't know. How is this? Okay, we are in some desperate need here. So how about instead, we just say, get that, because we desperately, we're about to give, I mean, let's give this aside. Let's just put that aside now. We'll set aside the olive oil later. Fish. Empty. Get some of that cheese moved down there. Isthmian games conclude. In fact, if I say empty this, then it should send out more. Yeah, it sends them out with a big chunk. See, I don't know why this guy does that.
Me, and some of your citizens will taste my speed.
I'm working on it. In fact, now is actually the time to work on it. Hermes Refuge. I'll have that. Oh, if I have it a little bit closer, I can still put a couple things at the end of that loop if I desperately need them. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's as good a spot as any. I'm not going to do anything else. The Cyclops does show up, like, right here, so he's going to smash through this shit. I don't know if monsters can destroy temples. I've never seen that before. I don't know what I would save this for, now that we're putting these guys way up here. I guess just in case, like, these 2 aren't enough in the end, I can put a little strip here as a last resort. But yeah, that'll work right there. Okay, now we got these. Put down 1. We can afford 2. They can at least get the marble started. Actually, let's not do that. We'll pull that back for right now, because once we get the marble started, then we can, yeah. So, now we're just waiting to fill these guys back in. We should have, well, we don't anymore have the armor, so we'll keep building the armor since we have a ton of bronze. And we will, you know what, let's... What are we in? 2? Let's speed this up. Big games begin. So one thing, well, no, I can't. I've got no wood yet. Alright, that is empty. I guess this whole thing is fucked now. I had thought of using this as a method to, like, go down here, but we don't need that anymore. Yes, Olympian Games conclude. We won the crown. Good. Tell you what, we will get 32 of that, and we will empty this, because I foresee that being a problem. Yeah. Have a few extras down here, I don't know. This isn't going to work out exactly as I'd thought, as I'd planned. There really wasn't much plan beyond this, though. We can probably actually start taking some taxes off of these guys. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Gonna have to probably have a beautification thing going on down here. Just to make up for all these rocks and forests and shit. Alright. And now you can accept them once again. Okay, we still got tons of grapes. A little bit too many people still. You know what? It's time. So, like, what can even go down here? That Athena statue, or temple, I mean, that might go all the way... It is 12 by 16? So 24, undo, by 24... Well, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, possibly 17, 18. Alright. That. So this might... I don't know. Do we need fish over here? I mean, once the Kraken comes in, that's going to make all this moot. But just in case, we'll do something like that. There's no pier will fit. Okay, well, this is pointless then anyway. Maybe I can put, like, I don't know, growers and olive trees down here or something. That is probably too far just looking at that. Estimated that... well, fuck it. We'll just put them down here anyway. We will see. We will see how far that guy goes. And then I want to do this. And curtail that. And we'll just see. And he goes all the way. Perfect. Because now we can put another winery in here. And we could put a fishery there. We're pretty much maxed out on selling that. Okay, how's our situation here? Good. Let us save. Let us go conquer. We will be doing so alone.
I hope we see some action soon. This armor is starting to get itchy.
We will then wait. Have to wait. Got no choice but to wait. Okay, 24 slabs of marble, we can absolutely stop buying that. Although, I mean, maybe... I'm not making as much money as I'd like, actually. Without buying the marble, we will be making more. I was going to say, I should be buying it now to then save up for it, so that we'll have it later. Let's see. You know what? Looking ahead, we're going to need to do this again. We are going to need to do this again. We're going to need that fucking... Okay, well, it can just go down here then. We'll need 32, we'll need 16. We can just stop selling and it'll send it to 16. Yeah, these ones up here are going to be tough because they got to go way the hell over here. And it's the last mission that the Kraken comes, so hopefully I can prepare ahead of time, get everybody ready, and then we'll smash the Kraken before he destroys all my shit. Come on. Conquered Ismaris. Good. Alright, pause. Ismaris is now pissed. We can give them... cheese? 16 cheese? That's a lot. That's a lot of cheese. But I really don't want to give them anything else. I guess I could give them drachma. That oil we need to set it. You know what? Fine. We can give them 16 oil. 16? Yeah. Because that's the last thing we wanted. Still got to build. We got time. We got time. Okay. Ismaris is a trading post. Oh. Ismaris is a trading post. Idiot. Do we have, like, is anything... Probably a Scania eventually, right? I don't know. There really is no place to put this. Okay, fine. It will come here. Where we will buy, and we will not buy that. You need 12 slabs, or 12 loads. Yeah. Employees needed. Really? I guess I could get them bumped up. Or these guys, since they've already got it. Let's, yeah. Let's, fine. The smaller bit here, we'll do a podium. And a college. Victorious warriors return. Thanks for the gift. Okay, let's speed this up. You need 4 slabs. We have got 4. We don't need to buy more. Tribute. Oh. Well, how pleasant. That means we're going to have to get our own separate place for them. I guess right there. We will, because we're going to have to... We're going to have to eventually get like 6. Perseus needs 6. We're going to need more for Athena, the whole shebang. All these need is horses. Not bad, not bad. Do we dare go attack a Scania and try and knock him down a peg? Ooh. Well, yeah, okay. Let's wait on triremes. I could start building triremes like over here where they're going to be protected. I think they're going to be protected. I have no guarantee of that for sure. What the hell are we waiting on? We got the slabs of marble. We did. Oh, this is going to eat up a lot of people. I didn't think about that. Isn't enough. Isn't enough. Shazbot, because either way, like, this guy's going to go, and then the other... Oh, well, that's how it is. Happiness Monument. Armies of Refuge complete. Lots of people needed. Alright, so yeah, our own sculpture being made here. Alright. So that's that. Let's figure out our worker situation first before we go fucking around. It looks like everybody's fine. Looks like all the appeal is good. We're gonna get 200 and a million people. Okay, well, let's teaming games begin. Alright, okay, we're good. Sheep seem to be doing, or goats rather, seem to be doing good. Looks like we do need more pressing. Lots more pressing. Alright. Lots more pressing for, I mean, I guess it's both. It really is both. So we could add that to the loop down here eventually. Yes. Okay, well, let's save and call it good. Need to find someone to sell that armor to. Got a little too much going on here.
My dear cousin, I am well pleased that our forces defeated Lucas of Ismaris. Now the only independent Trojan city left is Ascania, but I doubt that they will try to tangle with us. Nonetheless, I am troubled. None of our heroes, my poor Odysseus included, has found safe passage home. King Menelaus and Helen have landed in Egypt and, for reasons unknown, cannot manage to find their way back to Sparta. Agamemnon closed down our outpost at Tenedos to return home to Mycenae, but was murderously greeted there by his wife Clytemnestra and her lover. And what of my sweet Odysseus? I've heard so many rumors from the four corners of the world. Some claim that they saw my husband in Libya, near the land of the Lotus Eaters. Perhaps he partook of the Lotus Eaters' strange fruit and has forgotten all about us? Others claim that the Cyclops are in an uproar over the actions of a Greek soldier named No Man. This No Man couldn't be my Odysseus, could it? I don't know what to make of all these stories, but at least it gives me the faintest hope that my husband is still alive. If Odysseus cannot find us, maybe we can find him. Establish a colony in some region distant from here, and hope that our path crosses with Odysseus's. Thank you again for your loyal attention to my needs. Yours, Penelope.
I didn't care much for the news that Tenedos is closed down because that's a big one. That's my wine right there. So, we'll just have to see what we can do about making more money. Anyway, see you next time.